Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, I decided to cover something that came out of the Sdcc that somehow so many people missed out on. Like, nobody covered this. I mean, there's probably some channels here and there, but nobody covered the Sandman, and it amazes me as to why they did not. Like every major channel that I follow on YouTube that I've subscribed to, none of them have checked out the trailers, the TV spots, the clips from the Sandman, which is astonishing to me, honestly. Some people did. Some people did. Especially the main trailer that came out of SDCC. Um, Many people reacted to that. Tyrone Magnus, Jabi Koe, um, and I think the normies did too. But that's about it. Like no one and all of their reactions were blank because nobody had any idea what was going on. So I felt shocked, honestly, because this comic means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to so many of you guys. So we're gonna check out some clips and trailers and stuff that and everything Sandman related that came out of SDCC. And initially, I thought I'd cover the entirety of the teasers at SDCC, but I saw that it's been like 2 weeks since the event happened, and everyone have already reacted to it, broken them down, and it's just I wouldn't be doing anything new. So let's do something new today. Let's react to the Sandman stuff, stuff by the Sandman, by Neil Gaiman, by Netflix. Please, Netflix, make this a good adaptation. Neil has faith in you. We do too. Come on. Let's watch some trailers from the Sandman. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna transition into my new backgrounds in 3, 2, 1. Boop! Ta-da! This is my new background for the video, and let's get right into this. So I'm gonna be reacting to these 5 videos: the Sandman official trailer, exclusive Lucifer clip, exclusive Death clip, World of the Endless, and I'll probably check out this one too by Collider, but I hope that doesn't get taken down. So, as I said before, I'm gonna break down all the trailers, see if I can remember everything from the lore of the Sandman, because God, I would be lying if I said that I hadn't read the story a long time ago. Long time, as in like probably 2 years ago or something. 'Cause the Sandman is my first comic series that I've ever read as a kid, like a major comic series, like nonstop from issue 1 to whatever it was, 75 or something. So and it had such a tremendous impact on me, like the Shakespearean stories, the freaking nightmares, the thoughts, everything that went into it was so deep, and I just wasn't ready for it. Like I felt like when the final chapter ended, I felt like I was a different person. I had so much more insight on life, on things that happen around us, and stuff that happens everywhere, I guess. Am I loud and clear? I don't know. I'm gonna bump up the audio a bit just for safety. Yeah. So, like I said, it has had a tremendous impact on my life, and big thanks to Neil Gaiman, Dirk Maggs, every single other artist that have worked on that artist that has worked on the stories that have brought them to life. And I really cannot thank you guys enough. It's been a blast, especially the last volume or the chapter. It had impeccable artwork. Like, but I don't want to spoil what happens in the last chapter, but that chapter had artwork. It felt like it was done by the gods. It was insane. It was literally insane. And I want to relive that magic again. So I'm hoping Netflix can do that. I'm hoping they continue the show and see where this goes. So I'm gonna try and break down like I said, the trailers and the clips and stuff, and see if I can remember where things happen, how things happen, a shadow pass. right behind me. That's probably my grandma or something. I don't know, but uh, anyway, let's jump right into this. Hmm. The weather's a bit cloudy. There's thunder around me. There's some mild construction work going on. Perfect mood. Perfect mood. So let's begin with this one, the official trailer. My God, oh my God, oh my God. For some reason, YouTube just glitched out on me. I don't know why that is, but well, all right. Let's do that again. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. All right. The official trailer for the Sandman. Let's break it down. No to doom sound, which is interesting. Volume up, brightness up. Now that is sand, obviously, unlimited sand from his small little pouch. I wonder. I mean, it's such a joke at this point. People are like, "Oh, why is he pouting? Why does he look like Edward Cullen and stuff?" And I'm like, does he actually pout, or is that like Tom Sturridge's actual face? Which is, I mean, he's a beautiful man. Oh my God. But it's such a confusing thing for me and to so many people. People think that he's pouting. He probably is. I honestly don't know, and I don't even care. He looks good in that shot, but again, it's a thing to ponder about. It's a mystery. And boom, this is where would this be taking place? If I were to guess, this cannot be when he goes down to hell. Alright, I'm gonna be discussing spoilers throughout the video. Oh my god, that smoke thing looks like a face. Over here. This thing looks like two eyes, one here, one here, a nose, and a bit, a skeleton like face. But anyway, there's gonna be major spoilers in this video. I'm gonna be talking about the comics. I'm gonna be talking about the story. So, fair warning, be warned. If you don't know anything about the Sandman and you want some context, sure, you can watch it. But I'm gonna be talking about spoilers, so just be careful about those. So I'm presuming he won't be going down to hell. Like in the comics, he goes down to hell by I don't know, just dropping down from the ledge of the universe or something, from his plane of existence, and going straight down. Which I think it's been shown in this trailer, but in a different way. Like he walks, he freaking Moses the sea apart like Moses. What did I say? Moses the sea apart. That statement doesn't make sense. Anyway, I don't know if again I don't know any of this stuff, so I don't know how they're gonna do it. So for now, the second option is the most plausible way of doing his journey to hell. But if they do the straight dropping down one, that would be perfect. Here he vanishes, or else I think this could also be a scene where he goes to visit Constantine. Love the trailer music. A big fan of the trailer music. The song they play at the end is "Mr. Sandman." It's a cover by SYML. I don't know how to pronounce that, or if there even is a way to pronounce that, but I'm gonna call it SYML, Simil, whatever. It's such a beautiful cover. Go check them out. It's so beautiful. It's so haunting. It's so sad. It's amazing. It's currently my favorite song, and if people ask me what my favorite song is, I'll probably forget it, but it is, just to put it out there right now, that is my favorite song. We get a nice, good shot of hell. This has been confirmed by Mr. Gaiman. This is what hell looks like in the Sandman universe. It was much more, I'd say, bright in the comics, but here I love the whole desolate feel to it. I'm presuming those are bones beneath his feet. It's arid, it's dry. Apparently they shot it in a grassland region of England and then added the smoke, the effects and stuff. Beautiful shot.
Your waking world is shaped.
Perfect dream voice. I read the audiobook. Sandman has also got an audiobook, so check it out. It's brilliant. You can plug the audiobook in your ears and read the comic at the same time, and it sounds so good. James McAvoy's voice's dream is perfect, and I'd say Tom Sturridge and his voice is similar, which is always a win. which is nothing to be, there's nothing wrong in that. That is perfect. This is how dreams should sound like.
But
Here he blows sand on. Oh god, it's raining. I don't know on whom though. I don't recall any particular panel that happens in the first. So you guys hear that? That's insane. Um, I don't quite remember, but is this? He's putting someone to sleep, obviously, but I don't know who.
dreams,
So this is, I believe, the entrance to hell. There's bodies hanging out from the wall. There's a gate. There's a guard. Again, I love the trailer music. Neil Gaiman shout out.
dream,
This is Desire's place. They exist. Um, I don't know. It's not made clear in what plane they exist, but um, they reside in the heart of that structure, like over here in the heart. And I feel like the statue, the whole human statue over there, I feel like the design is a bit altered from the comics because if I remember correctly, the first introduction to Desire. We had the arms were like this, like a giant T-posing statue, and in later issues, I believe it changed to some other poses, but this one's perfect. It doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look goofy. It is, it is perfect in my opinion. So beautiful shot again. Dreams and nightmares. So obviously this guy's a nightmare. Boyd Holbrook, the Corinthian. I'm not gonna spoil what he does. It's shown in the trailer, but so many people missed out on this because again, no one has. Apparently, old people don't have any idea. Like people who are in the 20s, 30s, they don't have any idea about the Sandman. And me, who belongs to I don't know what Gen Z or something. I don't know what gen I belong to. I'm 19 years old. Uh, but I am fascinated at how old people don't know about comics from their own generation. I mean, which is fine. Sandman is a dark comic. It was probably not allowed by the parents to, you know, for the kids, I guess. I don't know.
and night.
This is the Corinthian, the big bad for, well, who's the big bad? Because this season will adapt three volumes, I believe: Preludes and Nocturnes, The Doll's House, and A Game of You. Um, the Corinthian is the overarching big bad, but I feel like he gets captured pretty quickly. But then, oh no, no, no! I think he is the big bad. The mini boss will be John D or Doctor Destiny, um, who in the comics looks absolutely horrifying, and they could have kept that design to be honest, but it would have taken much more makeup and it would be a bit unrealistic. I don't know. Oh my god, it's thundering like crazy. So I feel like uh, I'm happy with John Dee's design. It doesn't matter. It's realistic and whatnot, but oh well. It is what it is. Hold on. Alright, technical difficulties. Someone called and we are back. Let's see, where was I? Oh my god, that was insane. That was so close.
Nightmares that I create.
Again, Corinthian, pretty dashing looking guy in the comics. He doesn't grow old because I believe his powers are that he eats people's eyes and sees them, their life through their own, lives his life through their eyes, I guess, or something. I know he gets the memories, the feelings, emotions, fun, pleasures, whatnot, through their eyes, the eyes that he ate of other people. Um, and I believe that's how he stays forever young too. Because I remember seeing one panel where he's like old, and the next moment he kills someone, eats their eyes, and gets young again. It's simple, just like that. So he's gonna be the overarching bad guy. I feel like for this season at least. Mm, then John D is gonna be the first mini boss. The main crescendo would probably be the whole Rose Walker storyline ending where I don't know something about a glass heart or something. I don't quite recall what happens, but they do something in the dream world and there's this nexus that emerges, living world and dreams are like merging up and Rose Walker is who we'll see in the trailer. Uh, she is she's like the Nexus Point or something. I don't quite remember. Like in every 100 years, 1,000 years or so, someone like this is born who like their birth essentially causes the merging of dreams and reality. It breaks reality essentially. So they must die. And I believe, if I remember correctly, they will solve it by killing Rose Walker in the dream world, and or like they will split her consciousness into two. They'll kill one part that is the Nexus being, and the other one gets to live. I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember. Again, it's been a while. Corinthian looks dashing.
and which I must
This scene is lifted straight out of the comics. He looks shredded and lean as hell.
control.
Yeah, this one. Look, my guy has no ass. This scene is lifted straight from the comics. It was like inverted with a bit of a close up. It was beautifully drawn, and it looks beautiful here as well. We get a beautiful entrance to the Dreaming. That's his castle. That's the Sandman's castle, which I believe looks a bit different from the one in the comics. There's a Buddha statue. There's a bunch of stuff, and at the gate there's the gargoyle, the unicorn, and the dragon or something. I don't know. The three guards, the guard dogs. I believe it looked different in the comics, but it looks perfect over here. There's stained glass windows.
He's out there looking for me,
That's Corinthian speaking.
isn't he?
Ah,
Can you imagine
beautiful shots. There's the sky.
the damage he could do?
So her character is named Lucien, which is the name of another character called Lucien, the librarian of the Dreaming. Oh, you can see things through the stained glass windows. I believe the one to the right is Fiddler's Green, which is something that you guys will know about eventually. The actor's there in the season. His role is named Gilbert, and well, I don't want to spoil again. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm spoiling so much for you guys, but I just want to see if I can remember stuff. And hey, spoiler warning was given. In the center, you can see the Corinthian, and to the left, I believe, is Desire's mansion. Why would Desire be up there with? Wait, who were the main three things created by Dream? You had Fiddler's Green, you had the Corinthian. Oh, right, it's coming back to me. The plot is coming back to me. So, since Dream was imprisoned, three of his creations had escaped the Dreaming. One being the Corinthian, one was Fiddler's Green, and I believe I cannot remember the last one. It's man, I'm so close to remembering, but it's man. You know what? I won't even try.
Do.
There's him.
I need your help.
Where is this place? AVNOVA Casanova.
Dreams disappear, then so
This is a shot from the
will
comics.
humanity.
My guy is shocked.
I could do without dreams for all.
This is Joanna Constantine, which Constantine, I guess, whatever, which is actually a character from the comics, but I feel like they changed some stuff up because they couldn't get John Constantine, and in the first few issues we get to interact with John Constantine, and he helps out Dream by getting he helps out Dream in retrieving his pouch, I presume, his pouch of sand. Um, while John has this one person that can't dream and is like dying. Oh yeah, John Constantine's girlfriend, wife, something. I don't know. So Dream puts her to sleep. Oh, that's what the first shot could have been. Like there was a shot after the whole Netflix title card. You get him blowing the sand in someone's face. So I think that's what that scene is. So Joanna Constantine is actually a character from the comics. She's an ancestor of John Constantine, but obviously she isn't immortal, so she dies. But it looks like they'll change the story to say that Joanna somehow, kept her immortality. Because in this storyline, people can cheat death. Just whenever death comes up to you, you just say, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to die," and she just goes away. Happened to what was his name? Hobgadling. Happened to Robert or Hobgadling. So I don't know. Maybe she's got the same thing going on, and it also happened to Hattie, the a person that we saw in the previous teaser, I believe. An old woman who is like 300 years old or something. God. So again, this shot of
If
Morpheus is
dreams
so
disappear,
beautiful.
then so will humanity.
I was a bit conflicted when they dropped the first few teasers, the stills that Dream doesn't have his, insanely pale skin and the stars in his eyes. But I feel like this makes him look much more human. Um, he can emote very well like
You
this.
could do without dreams for a while.
Because Dream from the comics is a very complex character. He's stoic, he always follows protocol, and which again eventually leads to his own downfall. He's essentially, um, multi-dimensional, omniscient Batman. Essentially, like he doesn't care that much about his son. He doesn't care about his family, his love, and stuff. Again, that's a very, you know I mean, he does care about them, but he just can't show their love, his affection and love for them, because he's like, oh, I have a job to do, and if I, you know, mess around and fall in love and like show affection to people, then some higher being will probably punish me, and it would distract me from my job, which hits a bit too close to home for some people, but that's what ultimately leads to his downfall. And you know what I don't want to spoil it, guys. Read the story. It's amazing. Look at his eyes. I don't think I would have gotten the same emotion with a big bright star in his eyes like we have here. 'Cause you can see tiny white dots. Those are like the stars.
A decent night's sleep and
So she says, "Yeah, I haven't had a decent night's sleep in ages." This is a reference to, well, again, Dream was imprisoned, so no one could dream, no one could probably sleep. That's what happened.
edges.
She opens the door. I don't know what's going on here. That is Rose Walker, and the boy, I believe, is her brother or something. I don't know. He too plays a part in the Doll's House story, but I don't recall. Again, I love the design on Rose Walker. Like in the comics, she was, a woman with blonde hair and all sorts of highlights going on, and I believe her different colored highlights match so much better with the dreads than it would have been with just normal hair and just random patches of pink, blue, green all over the place. It looks much better over here. And they race swapped her, which is again, I feel like the dreads, and she looks nice. She looks good. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I'm not gonna stop
That is John D, who has the ruby, Dream's ruby, another instrument of his power.
until I've reached.
He does some nasty things with it, though. The 24-hour Diner episode is gonna freaking kill me. That's the Corinthian killing someone and probably gouging their eyes out.
Shape this world.
That is the diner, which is no smoking, stop your motor, carelessness kills. 24-hour diner, my god.
Tell us,
Is this hell?
what power of dreams
That is Lucifer Morningstar.
in hell?
That is hell. This is Cain, I believe, because Abel looks different. Abel is a different actor. Yeah. This is Cain and what's his name? The dragon, the gargoyle. Sorry, I don't know what his name was. I forgot. The little gargoyle that Abel has. His name is what? Oh my God, I forgot that too. I just saw the name like 2 days ago on Twitter or something. Abel and he had a very peculiar name, the tiny baby gargoyle. I don't know, man. I keep forgetting things. That's his helmet made from the bones of a dead god. Apparently, the metal also belongs to the dead god. Wearing the screws and stuff. That is Kirby Howell Baptiste as Death. She is amazing. Like, oh my god, she looks amazing. She sounds amazing, and her portrayal is awesome.
But I have a job to do.
Here she takes someone
I
away.
do it.
That is Mason Alexander Parker's Desire. Again, perfect casting. Like, oh my god.
Have changed.
Look at them. My god. I don't know what. Oh yeah, this is when he drops down to hell because you see the little. I don't know what is it called. What is this called? Like when you have a water body and you have a freaking walkway going on. I don't know my terminology. I believe this is interesting graphics. Like the sea just parts and he drops down. Or oh, those are stairs. That's even better. That's honestly even better. He just walks down.
Your eyes will tell me everything.
I don't know whose eyes are these. That's the Corinthian, and you can clearly see that he has teeth for
Every
eyes.
thought,
That's Rose.
every feeling.
Again, this shot isn't that clear in the trailer, so people just missed out on them. They're like, oh wait, his eyes look weird. I'm like, no shit, bro. Those are teeth. There's a big gate. I believe those are the pearly gates. Or, no, maybe that's the gate to the dream world. This is the gate to the dreaming.
My creations do not walk amongst the living, killing mortals for
This, my favorite shot's gonna show up now.
pleasure.
That is the
I
gargoyle.
don't think dreams can die.
Look at him. I wouldn't have been able to see this emotion if he had the big star on his left eye. Like, this is brilliant. I can't wait to see Dream go through pain, bro. Let's find out. This is the best shot from the trailer. Like the way he's like, let's find out. It's amazing. It is so good.
Mortals for
It just makes me hype up, gives me a chill down my spine. It's so bloody hot.
pleasure.
Oh, you don't think dreams can die? Let's find out.
Ah, so beautiful. So this is Roderick Burgess capturing Dream. This is, I believe, this is from the Doll's House storyline, and this person is doing a drag show. They are, I don't know what the name is. I don't recall, but they're a nice person. They introduced Rose to this apartment complex where there's very peculiar neighbors living next door, and it's not exactly an apartment complex. It's like a big mansion, and big mansion with like 4 or 5 rooms, and the neighbors are weird. Like you have Ken and Barbie, you have 2 spider-obsessed ladies, and you can't tell who's the mother and who's the daughter, and it's so bizarre. I cannot wait to feel that whole the cringe, the bizarreness once again. It's insane. I think that is the result of the people and the whole mystic vibe to that mansion is the result of the whole dreams and reality converging. Because I don't know what is going on here. It looks like Joanna is exercising someone's demons. This is John D. I believe this shot has been done differently over here. Because in the comics, there's this black screen behind him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna destroy a world and shit." But here we actually see it be destroyed. This is the castle.
Nightmares do not belong in the waking world.
This shot, I believe, is from when the Corinthian materializes to life by Dream. This clearly is the dreaming, the beach in the dreaming.
Oh, it turns out I fit right in.
Cocky bastard. That one split-second shot that we saw over there, I believe that is that's the 3 sisters, the Fates. Wait, that one quick little shot. That those were the fates, the three witches of fate, whatever you want to call them, man. So he is flying away to somewhere. Then we see Lucien, there's Matthew the Raven, and over here we have Murph Pumpkinhead, a freaking amazing character. And he's voiced by Mark Hamill. That's insane. What is who is this person? I don't quite know.
Fucking die.
Matthew says the F word. Edgy Matthew. This is when I believe Morpheus reshapes his own castle.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Oh, I love the D in Sandman is shaped like his helmet. Love the music so much. 5th August, man. 3 days left. Oh boy, I cannot wait. How long was this video? It's been 30 minutes. I broke down a 2-minute teaser for 30 minutes. Damn. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna make the other ones a bit short. Like, trust me guys, I am so sorry. Alright, moving on to the next one, we have the Elusive Eclipse. This is the first clip that was released, and I'll be honest, I didn't like it at first, but after I saw it like 2-3 more times, I was like, okay, fine, this is good, this is good. So this is the throne room of hell. There's Lucifer. People are upset it's not Tom Ellis. I mean, it would have been fine, but I believe Gwen as Lucifer is pretty awesome too. One thing I don't like is Morpheus is wearing freaking modern clothes, and which is fine, I guess, but he doesn't have the flames on his long dragging cape and stuff. And I want to see the show give him different outfits for every scene, because in the comics that's the thing. Like every era and every scene, he kind of has a different outfit, so it's not like monotonous and stuff. So maybe the show does it, maybe doesn't. Who knows? But he looks cool. There's Lucifer. Oh. In all their glory. I love the shot. There's Maze! Mazkin!
Hello, dream.
So for those of y'all who don't know, this is the very first appearance of Lucifer in the comics. And if I'm not wrong, then the show will, for 95% of the time, it will just copy and paste every scene, every line, every panel from the comics. Because it is so perfectly done that you cannot change it. You essentially cannot change it. And this is one of those situations. So they greet him.
Greetings to you, Lucifer Morningstar. And to you, Mazakino the Lillim.
Greetings.
In the comics, Mazakine has this really amazing sort of language made for her, because her language was like so gibberish, but if you read them out aloud, like there was like words which made no sense, but if you read them out aloud, you would kind of get what she's trying to say, but they weren't spelled the exact way because like half of her face is gone.
Dreamlord.
It would be written like, but once you read it out loud, you'd be like, oh, this says Dreamlord. Cool. My God, what is wrong with Thunder? That's Matthew.
You look well, dream. Are you well?
I don't like that shot. Like, why is Dream smiling?
And your family? Destiny?
Because in the comics, Dream is like emotionless personified. Like, he is so emotionless. Like I said, spoiler for the comics, his son, he kills his own son. And he obviously feels the remorse. He feels the sadness, but he doesn't show it at all. He shows 0.1% emotion every time. Which is so bizarre. And in the show, he's just like, he cries, he's astonished, he's stunned, which is an interesting change and a welcome change because I don't want people to look at this and say, "Oh, this guy doesn't know how to act. He makes one face the whole time," and that's not the case. That is literally the whole character. Dream is like that. He is stoic as hell. So let's see what's up with this.
Death, despair, and the others?
This line was a bit weird. Like they could have the whole camera angle and like the whole exposition like that. Like oh, and dream and destiny, despair, and others. It just felt a bit weird.
I presume the ruler of hell knows this is no social call.
Why is he smiling like that? I mean, one smirk is fine.
Have you come to join forces then? To ally your realm to ours? To acknowledge the sovereignty of hell?
You know my feelings on that, Lightbringer.
Feelings change. Especially when one has been caught and imprisoned by mortals. We expected better of you, sweet Morpheus.
I have come because my helm of state was stolen from me. I believe one of your demons has it.
So his helm is in hell, and it's captured by Coronzon, I believe. We apparently see him in some teaser or something. I don't know.
I should like it back. Now.
His whole emotion changed.
Dream. If only it were that easy. But there are rules, you see. Protocols which must be followed.
Matthew.
Which
Why is he smiling like that?
demon
Yo, bro, what? Who got you smiling like that?
has
Like,
your helm? Name it, and we will bring it here.
I confess I do not know the name.
Lucifer is a big trickster in the comics. Like, this is his first appearance from the comics, and he is brutal. They are brutal. I'm so sorry. Like, the demons and angels have no gender. I just want to put it out there. They're androgynous. They're androgyn. The word should be androgynous. No, like why do people call it androgynous? That's just weird to me. It's androgynous. Androtium and gynotium. Like those are the terms, guys. Come on, know your science.
Then we will have to summon all of them.
What a smartass. These are the demons. The demons from the comics had an interesting design. Had interesting designs to them because most of them were like forced to do a job that they hated while they were alive, or connected or chained to something that probably killed them and stuff like that. So it was interesting. I don't know if they'll do it over here because over here the generic designs of the demons is like they're humanoid and they just have some spikes protruding out, whatever. But they're mostly humanoid, so I don't know. Let's see. And there were like there were two more Hell Lords, Azazel and Beelzebub. So I don't know if we'll see them, but we don't see them here, so let's see.
There now, Dream, you may inquire. Which demon has your helmet? Shall we interview them one at a time?
That's it. There's this many demons in hell. Bro, Vatican City has more people than this.
That won't be necessary.
Gives her the look. I love the makeup on Mass Game.
It surprises us how easily you would give up, Dream. We know how you relied upon your tools. But tools are the subtlest of traps. We become reliant upon them, and in their absence, we are vulnerable.
Now, when I first watched this clip, I thought Lucifer's dialogue and the delivery was a bit theatrical, which suits the character, but it felt like I was watching a stage play, a really good stage play, and not a show. But now I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that fits. This is okay. This is nice.
We defenseless.
Not entirely.
You got the sand. He first gets his
I
pouch,
have recovered my sand.
then his sand.
It brought me to hell.
The last one is the
And
gem
now
where
it
he
brings
fights
that which
John
is
D.
mine in hell to me.
Oh, the sand will summon Coronzon, yeah. That's a lot of sand. One thing I wish though, I wish the aspect ratio was wider, because the whole set piece and everything is so grand that I feel like it just limits the whole scene if you shorten the aspect ratio. Like a 4:3 or like an IMAX ratio would have been perfect. You could see the scale and everything. It would have been nice. Because otherwise, if you want to show scale, then again, you got to show it horizontally, like a big gate or something, which is okay, but it could be better. So the sand is gonna summon Coronzon, I believe. Look at him, he's a punk.
Tell me your name, demon.
Do I have to tell him?
That is Coronzon, a Duke of Hell.
Coronzon. The helm is mine.
Oh, that's it, right. Okay, so they confront him, and a lot of stuff happens. Dream gives the most badass line in the history of comics. I mean, every line in the Sandman is so badass, it's insane. I have hope. My God, I had chills reading that line. So, moving on to the death clip. This clip I found instantly perfect. This is Harry the violinist. I completely forgot when this happened in the comics, but Mr. Gaiman clarified someone on Twitter, and I was like, oh, okay, this is the whole panel page.
No. Don't stop, please.
Sorry for the noise.
It's not noise, it's Schubert.
I love how he's not questioning like, who are you? Why are you all of a sudden in my house? How did you get past the locked doors? Which maybe he doesn't leave his door locked. Who knows? I'm not gonna question it, but okay, whatever.
Keep going.
I can't. He never finished it. All we have is a fragment. Oh, forgive me, I am Harry.
I know who you are, Harry.
Mm. I don't think there's anything much to break down in this scene. Like, this is from, I believe, The Sound of Her Wings, which was an amazing issue. Like, every issue from the Sandman is amazing, except for one or two chapters that might feel like filler to some people. But even the filler chapters had so much stories. I remember one of them distinctly, like the whole Midsummer Night's Dream story that I believe won some famous literature award, and it's like the first and only comic to ever win that award. It was beautifully written. It mixed in realistic elements with fiction so well. And there's like one scene that happens at the end of that story, which I was like, huh, okay, so this character runs off to the wilderness. When does he come back? And when he comes back like 50 issues later during the finale, and I'm not even gonna say. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. If you know.
Do you know who I am?
No, please.
No, not yet.
I love how they instantly recognize her.
It's time.
I mean, multiple people die every
Can I
second,
just-
so how can you be at
There's something
so many places at
I have to
once?
say, if that's all right.
Of course.
I believe he says his prayers. Morpheus observes this.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O
These
Israel,
close-ups on Morpheus
the
are
Lord
nice.
is our God. The Lord is one.
Or many, if you believe in them. Hey, we all have to believe in a higher power, guys, because you can't be the most superior being on a planet. Look at us.
I'm glad I said the Shema.
I have so many things to say about religion, I could start a freaking podcast on that. And I believe I don't have any hot takes, but my takes are like fascinating, so I'll probably say those in some other videos. I don't know.
My old man always said it would guarantee you a place in heaven.
So sweet.
If you
I love
believe
this
in
clip.
heaven.
Dream's expressions are perfect
I
in this
look
clip.
so old. So empty.
I don't like that shrug. It feels a bit too theatrical, but okay.
So, I'm dead. Now what?
Now's when you find out, Harry.
The music is killer. Top notch. That's a wing. This shot is again lifted straight from the comics. Dream looks back. In classic Netflix Lucifer style, like, we don't see them fly off. This music is incredible. It's probably one of them is the guy. I feel like the one to the left is Harry.
You ready?
Dream. I mean, his corpse is just gonna rot in the house. That's insane. I wonder, man. It's so weird. Like, old people who live by themselves, like, no one knows if they have any problem. No one knows if they just fall over and can't get up and just die like that. It's horrifying to think of that. Ah, beautiful clip. Ah, damn. No, I believe I'll check out one more. The World of the Endless. Let's see. You guys are probably tired of me talking. I am too. Woo, baby, I am back. Alright, let's check out The World of the Endless. This one's gonna be my final one because it's already been so long. I've been recording for like 50 minutes now. I mean, the Collider interview you guys can... Oh my god. The Collider interview you guys can check out yourselves. It's fine. So that is Matthew flying towards the gates of the dreaming.
The world leaves you wanting
Captions. The audio is so bad.
and weary.
I love the shot of how the
When the
bridges are
waking
lifted by hands.
world leaves you wanting
So beautiful. You have the residents of the dreaming.
and
There's the Buddha head, there's the
weary.
dragon. There's dragon, the horse, the Pegasus, and the gargoyle, I believe.
Sleep brings you here.
This is a graveyard. Imagine this is from the Dream of 1,000 Cats. I don't know if they're gonna do the episode in this season, but it's an amazing story.
My realm.
Look at that, that gargoyle was just shocked.
For I am the king of dreams.
There he is.
And nightmares.
Sandman, also called Dream.
There he is, the main man himself. Mr. Neil Gaiman. Genius. Genius person. He made the story in his 20s, which is insane. I'm gonna turn 20 in a few months, and I'm like, I couldn't think of this.
Is one of the 7 endless. Immortal.
Now he's gonna, again, this video is a bit spoilery. He's gonna give the basic synopsis and stuff, because no one knows about these guys. Apparently. I don't know.
Beings, in some ways more powerful than gods.
Oh, they
They're a
are more
family.
powerful than gods.
Did you think death was the only one in charge? The Reaper has family, you know?
So, I don't know if this happens in the comics though, like the Corinthian meeting John Dee. So John Dee is this guy. This is John. Oh no, this is Roderick Burgess. The Corinthian meeting Roderick Burgess. I don't quite know if that happened in the comics.
Oh, desire.
Oh my god, Mason Alexander Park, you are so perfect for this. Oh wait a minute, that's the fish hook. That is okay. So a bit of lore. The fish hook is that's a ring actually. That's a fish hook ring that that is worn by Despair, played by oh my god, D Donna Preston. Donna Preston. I don't know if I don't know if that's accurate, but yeah. Despair is again personification of despair. They're very sad and they use their ring to scratch their faces when they're sad. I don't know if they're gonna show that in the show because that's just brutal. But Neil says they don't hold back in the show, which is awesome. So we'll see. So despair. Hold on. So Desire has Despair's ring, and they're looking at a mirror, which is interesting. So I believe they're summoning Despair. Oh right, this is when Despair and Desire, who are twins apparently, um, plot to foil Dream's plan or something. I don't know. I forgot the plot.
Desire, despair.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Which one?
Despair's character design was. I feel like this character design is much more suited for the modern generation because she was just a big, fat, naked lady in the comics, and it was. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. That it is a design. I'm not sure if that's the best design of all time or the worst design of all time that Despair could have, but hey, I love the change. I'll just say that. I mean, you you can not be naked and still be full of despair and stuff. I'm just gonna say that.
One have I got? Dream.
In 1916, Sandman is
This story came out so long ago, and it had elements that people are gonna watch the show and be like, "Oh, this show is so woke." Nah, bro. This show, the comics, was woke from the very beginning. This came out in I don't know when, 16?
captured
No, 19. No, Sandman was made way after 1916.
by a magician of sorts who is meddling with powers he genuinely does not understand.
Yes, sir.
And held prisoner for 100 years.
There are benefits to keeping one of the Endless close.
You've taken his vestments. The ruby, the pouch, and the helm. They can lend you an aspect of his power.
This initial season, it's about Sandman finding himself released and embarking on a journey to reclaim his power and his identity in a world that's completely changed.
The Sandman is back. The Sandman.
Oh, there she is, Joanna and Hattie.
The one who puts the kids to sleep. He's a fairy story.
It's so thrilling to see that world invented and seeing that.
This is Barbie and Martin Tenbones. Barbie, again, I think it's the same Barbie that lives in the doll's house. This and her would be the same. So there's a Ken, and then they break up, and these characters come back later on in the story, which is awesome. And spoiler, Martin Tenbones dies, and it is horrible. You guys are probably not gonna like it.
Imagination.
Because he's a delight.
Come to life.
The first season of Sandman is unique in that the first...
There are so many amazing people working on this. How can this fail? This cannot fail. Guys, please watch this. We need like 10 seasons, 12, 13, 15, 20 seasons to finish the entire story. Please watch this.
6 episodes. For each of them, there's a different world and a different cast.
Where is this?
So it's almost like 6 little movies in a row.
Hello, Dream.
Greetings to you, Lucifer Morningstar.
The idea of delving into entirely different time zones.
This is, I believe, the bar where Hobgadling and Dream meet up after every 100 years, like their own little promise of sorts. I love the
Lucifer
romance.
Morningstar.
The idea of delving into
This was a tavern initially,
entirely
but
different
then
time zones, entirely different worlds.
this is Rose Walker in The Dreaming.
Matters of life and death. It's a thrill.
The only reason we even exist is to serve them.
What Neil does is he finds a way to bring ideas and ground them in a human reality.
This is, I believe, the Book of Destiny. I think. No, wait, no. It's written there. That's the grimoire. That's the magic book. I can't believe they made the entire page and stuff.
I say this as someone who was recently human. Human beings cannot be trusted.
As a viewer,
Neil Gaiman took obscure characters from the comics, like Matthew, Hank Hall, Litter Hall, the original Sandman that was a flop, like nobody knew about him, and put these characters into this story, and it's just insane how he elevated them.
I want to suspend my disbelief. I want to see magic happen. I want to believe that there's a world just beneath the surface.
I want to see if they explain how Roderick Burgess got a feather from an angel that's required for the ritual where he traps Dream, because I believe he requires a coin, his own blood, and a feather of an angel. Yeah. I don't know how he gets that feather, but okay.
Surface of our world, where anything can happen, where magic is possible and dreams come true. And that's
so that is Ken and Barbie, no?
Really what Neil has tapped into with the Sandman.
This is when he escapes and puts the guards to sleep.
For 32 years, Sandman was the thing in the comics.
Like, look at that castle. It's different from the one you're getting in the show. That is Lucian, a guy with a weird hairstyle. And I love the one that we have in the show.
This year, it's becoming real.
I believe them gender swapping these characters is actually a good decision because, you get a warm sort of I believe you'll have warmer interactions with them if they are, women compared to if they are male. Like John Constantine would just snark at Dream, and it would be weird. But having Joanna here, again, he said the same thing. Neil Gaiman said the same thing in some interview that was the case, that he would have a bit friendlier, interactions with these characters.
We are going to take you on this.
This, I believe, is the House of Mysteries and House of Secrets, where Cain and Abel and Eve live. Eve lives in some random cave. I don't know, but she visits them once in a while.
Wonderful journey. It's going to be really special.
I don't know where this is. This is some random city street.
All of your dreams and all of your nightmares are going to be there.
There it is. Title card. August 5th, guys. Time to tune into Peak Fiction. Again, thank you so much, Neil Gaiman, for this amazing story. It's gonna be a blast watching this. I'm gonna be watching and reacting to every episode on my channel, so please keep a lookout for that. It's a fantastic show. It's a fantastic story, and oh my god, it's almost an hour that I've been recording this video for an hour now, so I'm gonna end this before I hit the 1 hour mark. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this one and want more breakdowns, check out my linked playlists. Check out my other channels. I sing, I make art, I play games. I'm gonna link them right now. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you remotely enjoy this video, leave a like. I'm gonna post the entirety of this unedited. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, because it really motivates me. It really helps me out. And again, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Keep dreaming. Not too much, though. Don't dream bad dreams and stuff. Safe dreamings. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.